Woo! Hey everyone, this is Gerald from Daily Crypto Trade Signals come to you live from Asia, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Woo, woo. January 11th, something big is going to be happening. We're going to be covering that. And this could be a huge game changer, not only for Dogecoin, for most of the cryptocurrencies out there. So we're going to be talking about that and how that's going to affect you. And I know a lot of you are kind of like, what's going on? We're going slightly up, we're going slightly down, we're going slightly up, going slightly down. And remember, there's a lot of Debbie Downers out there who are saying, well, after this spot Bitcoin ETFs come out, we could be seeing that the markets are going to crash and it's going to be the end of the world and it's going to be doom and gloom and all of that kind of vitriolic stuff. I personally don't believe that is going to be the case. I think that we're going to see a wondrous, wondrous amount of capital flow into Bitcoin. I think we're going to see like 35 billion just flow in there. I'm also going to show you that, there's a lot of whales right now, particularly Bitcoin whales, who are accumulating a lot of Bitcoin. I think, Joe Public and Joe Nancy, they're kind of like, what's going on? What's going on? I remember a lot of the people that are FOMOing in to crypto right now, they're newbies. They have not been around for a while. So, any valleys that they see, people tend to panic and overdo it. And don't forget, there's going to be a lot of FUD that's going to be spread by institutions and market makers because basically they want to take as much liquidity out there and they want to take your Satoshis out there, guys. So we're going to be talking about what's going to happen with Dogecoin. What's going on with Dogecoin right now? I'm kind of like scratching my head too out there, guys. So remember, don't forget to smash the likes like crazy. Don't forget, none of this is financial advice. It never could be, never will be. Do your own research. Never trust me. Trust yourself and do your research and never invest anything more than you're willing to lose. Because remember, crypto is highly speculative and, there's no right way, no wrong way. It all depends on you. And guys, don't forget to show some love, guys, out there. And don't forget to go down there. There's a little thing that looks like that. And you can basically give a super thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So let's jump into it. Let's absolutely jump into it. I would appreciate if you become channel members, get access to a private WhatsApp group. That would be awesome. Awesome if you do that. If you do join, do DM me on X, aka Twitter, with your YouTube handle and all that kind of stuff, and I'll get back to you. And we'll give you the link. So what's going on right now? As you can see, that there's a lot of consolidation right now. A lot of very tight range bound. We're not seeing much of really anything happening out there. BTC is still green, and most altcoins are pretty much neutral out there, with the exception of things like Solana, Avalanche, Matic, anything that was like really pumping hard in the last couple of days or last couple of weeks. You're going to see that people are taking some profits, so we're going to see some downside action happening for that. But overall, it's kind of a neutral day out there. Keep in mind that we got 100. Let me give this a minute refresh, guys. Don't forget to smash Dogecoin 111. And guys, let's get this confetti happening. We got 101 days happening before the Bitcoin halving. And remember, after the halving, often we will have a huge pump, guys. And remember, typically also 60 days before the halving, we often have a nice relief rally pump to the upside. So that's what's going on. Keep in mind that also too, some interesting news that's coming out. We've got the January 11th is a core CPI, but get ready. That's not. If you look at the thumbnail, say January 11th. This is not about CPI. No, something huge, something big, something monstrous is going to happen. It's a game changer for crypto, game changer for Dogecoin out there, guys. So fear and greed right now. Let me give this some interior price as well. Is at 71. So there's still a lot of greed on the street. Despite everything going down, down, we're seeing a lot of greed out there. So, it's not too good, not too bad. Sorry, not too bad. So if you take a look at the Bitcoin returns so far, January up 4.1%. Now everything feels not so good because we had that big dumpski and all that FUD piece. But reality, sometimes you just have to zoom out. And Wendy Trendy is your friend. We're still up 4.1%, guys, even though we're doing this whole consolidation thing. Let's take a look at the actual crypto markets out there. Minty, refresh this. Make sure we got all the updated data for you out there. Bitcoin dollar is at 52.1. Good. When it gets to about 55, 56, that's when we're going to start to see the altcoins really pump like crazy. Bitcoin, not much happening there. Ethereum, not much happening. Solana is down 2.77%. XRP, anything that was really like pumping like crazy in the last couple of weeks, you're going to see going down. Yeah, Doge, what can I say? Doge is down. We're going to talk about that, what to expect from Doge. Yeah, is it over for Doge? We're going to cover that topic. So let's just dive into Doge. So we have this blue support line at 0.76, and I told you this whole, house of pain stuff that I've been talking about like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, broken tape recorder, okay, whatever. But it's important that you guys understand that 0.85 is a key resistance level. If we don't darn tootin' get above that, Doge is just going to like meander here. Some people are calling for a huge crash all the way down to 7 cents. I'm not that pessimistic. I'm more optimistic. I believe that 0.076, all these zeros, is our next support level. So yeah, I'm more optimistic, guys. I'm more optimistic. Tokenomics for Doge right now. What's going on? Market cap is down 1.28%. Volume is also light as well heading into the weekend. Who's in the money? Who's not in the money? Let me give this a minty refresh out there. And but buckle up, guys. Get ready out there. Craziness. We'll get there. Internet. Okay, so 56 are in the money, 38% are out. So that's not what I want to talk about. Yeah, like I said, holy beep poop. Dogecoin breaking out per House of Pain patent 0.76 the next up. What a show, guys. What a show. And yeah, some people say like it's over for Dogecoin. It's over. I don't think so. I'm still positive on the Dogecoin. My long-term forecast, Doge recovered but remains stuck at the resistance level of 0.85. So this is a huge level of stuckiness. I don't know if that's a word. Stuckiness. And like I said, we got this whole House of Pain pattern. The upside correction could extend to the high of 0.95. Higher if the initial resistance has been broken. The coin is currently losing value as it was at its previous high. Doge is currently trading at 0.81. If the bearish momentum continues, the market drop could take it as low as 0.8 cents. Okay, 0.07 cents. You know what I mean? Okay, it's right there. So, and we had this Doge indicator reading. Doge will continue to fall as long as the price bars are below the moving average. So you can see here, if I pull up my EMA ribbon here, let me put them out of the way. Let me get my EMA ribbon up. Ding, 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 ding. EMA ribbon, where are you? EMA ribbon. You can see here that on the daily we are above the EMA ribbon, which is good. On the 4-hour, we're still above the EMA ribbons. But on the shorter time frame, on the hourly, we're also above the EMA ribbons, which is good. Okay. On the longer time frames, we're still above the EMA ribbons. I mean, right now we're kind of like halfway in the EMA ribbons, right? But if we go to like the 15-minute EMA ribbons, we're below. Okay. So on the very short time scale, we're well below the EMA ribbons. Okay. Well above the EMA ribbons. So not too shabby right now. But the whole premise of this, my thinking here is that, the downsloping moving average. So we had the downsloping moving average. I'm talking about moving average, okay, not EMA ribbons. So we have this downsloping moving average that is going down. Indicates that a downtrend doji candle, which will limit the price momentum, dominate the price action in cryptocurrency. So, the moving average is going down. You guys can see it right here. Like, it's just like, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the chart. Get out of here. Let's go back to the daily. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Now, hopefully you guys are not lost, okay? But you can see that the whole moving average here, we just like, the whole trend is just like here, just like, okay? That is why we have this whole House of Pain here. And if we can't break out of it, Dogecoin will continue to go down. So right now, I'm not confident where we are with Dogecoin. Okay, so Dogecoin will fall to a level of 1.68 Fibonacci extension if we're not careful. So some of the key resistances are 12 and 14. We know that. Key supports are 0.6 and 0.4. Now, I also believe that 0.076 also another key support level for Doge. So Doge ain't looking good right now. But what to expect? What's next for Doge? Well, after the last decline on January 3rd, Doge is still bearish. It's still freaking bearish. The cryptocurrency has stabilized above the support level of 0.8 since January 3rd. Today, the cryptocurrency resumes selling pressure. Yeah, take a look at this. We have a lot of sell. There's more sells happening, more selling than buying, and that's not helping. That's not absolutely not helping the whole argument for Dogecoin right now. So that is not good, right? Today's cryptocurrency review, selling pressure undercut the existing support. Doge is expected to hit a low of 0.70. I still think it's 0.76. I put 0.70 because that is my ultimate line in the sand. According to a previous report by coinidle.com, Doge could fall to the Fibonacci extension of 1.618 or 0.076. So that is the next extension that we see. But you can see that if you look at the 15, 21-day moving average, Dogecoin is just going down. Okay, so we need to reverse that somehow. Like I said, to my dear Doge LFG, let's get going. It's going, guys. So, yeah, Doge, we need to bring the fire, community. Do not give up hope, calm before the storm. I hope so. And if we get this huge piece of news, okay, so BlackRock expects Bitcoin approval next Wednesday, okay? So that puts us around about January 11th that we should have the Bitcoin approval, okay? I believe it. We're also seeing Bitcoin whale transactions over 100K spike to a 2-year high. So we're seeing a ton of Bitcoin being gobbled up right now. Even despite, this turbulence, consolidation, I think a lot of institutions are picking up because, if people who are buying 100K, they're not the average Joe, okay? It's either companies or rich people, right? So we're seeing a lot of whales picking up Bitcoin in anticipation of January 11th. Get freaking ready. It's going to be huge. So, guys, once again, get a NANO Ledger. If you have a crypto on centralized exchange, it's not good. If the exchange goes down, you lose everything. Remember, a NANO Ledger is like having your own exchange in your pocket, guys. So just be humble about that and be understanding of that. So Bitcoin bull run begins. We had this pre-bull. We had the bottom here. And we are just entering the bull right now, guys. And this should take us up to the 250K. So I'm pretty confident about that. Justin, BlackRock expects its spot ETF to be approved Wednesday, guys. So Wednesday is the freaking date. And I thought this was Larry Fink if the SEC doesn't approve ETF. Let's watch that again. Watch it. Doesn't approve. Bang. Boom. Hilarious, guys. So once again, Bloomberg Insider says ETF is done. SEC looks at a January 11th launch. So get ready. The 11th is coming, guys. So yeah, there's so much happening, and he's saying, look, I think this is an important update regarding the ETF. SEC staff had no additional feedback on paperwork for several of the firms. The staff had no additional feedback. So that is good. Means that if they submitted the 14Bs, the 14B4s, and they've had no feedback, means that they've accepted. Yes, it's basically done. Latest I'm hearing from multiple sources that the final S1s are due 8 a.m. Monday as SEC is trying to line everybody up for the 11th of January launch. That said, I still want to hear from the SEC official. So nothing official, but all the ducks in a row. Like if it smells like a duck, quacks like a duck, and walks like a duck, it's probably a freaking duck, right? Quack, quack, quack out there. So it's coming. And this is going to be huge, guys. So Bitcoin comes to the end of a symmetrical triangle right now. RSI shows no bias for bulls or bears. Basically, yeah, everything is waiting. We're all waiting for January 11th. Big approval coming, guys. Tether's issuing a ton more. A Tether, USDT, 93 billion has been minted. And this is getting ready for all of the liquidity that's going to flow in on the 11th when the SEC says yes to the ETFs. So Bitcoin funding rate, open interest down. Soon a move is coming. So we're seeing that even the leverage traders are kind of like waiting. Everybody is in waiting. We're circling and waiting. Justin, analyst Plan B, creator of Stock to Flow, who we all know, Stock to Flow model predicts that Bitcoin will surpass 100,000 in 2024 before reaching a price of $500,000 And remember, that should be August, September 2025. So keep that calendar in your date, guys. Keep that date in your calendar. It's coming, guys. Absolutely coming. There's no doubt about it. Super cycle. One more Bitcoin, 3-day candle left until the drama commences, guys. So there's going to be drama. As we get closer and closer, there's going to be FUD. There's going to be people who are saying it's not going to happen to scare the bejesus out of all of you. So watch out there, guys. A capital inflow. We're seeing more capital inflowing into Bitcoin right now than outflowing. That is good. Bitcoin price right now, we're trading at currently 44,264. I still think there's going to be a God candle. Now, some people have said, look, forget about the God candle. There could be like an Omega candle. And if we get this Omega candle, that could take us up 57%. Some people are saying, forget about the God candle, this 19% pump to 52, that there could be an Omega candle that could send Bitcoin up to 69,000. Like pow. If that happens, that will be insane. Absolutely insane. Ethereum looks like it's trying to get back into the channel. Bitcoin is still in the channel. Let me just refresh this. Bitcoin is still way in the channel. We could be waiting for confirmation of either a God candle, which should take us up to 52, or an Omega candle, which will take us up to 69, guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm hoping we can do Omega candle. Leads a profit out there, guys. So that's basically that's all I got. I appreciate it. And guys, go follow me on my Twitter. Let's get this up to 10,000 followers. I appreciate it. Let's get it up there, out there. If you missed any of my videos missed any of my videos, you know, always watch them on X or Twitter. Look at that. Look at that. Bitcoin. We're going to see the DXY is starting to move down. Remember, inverse relation. And when that happens, you know what happens to Bitcoin? Pump, guys. Pump, 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 pump. So that's it. That's all I got, guys. Be blessed. Be well. It's Sunday here in Asia. The weather's not so good. I'm going to work Sunday. Can you believe it? The OG going to work. So be blessed. Be well. Peace out.